So, da ziehen wir weiter. Julei.
I'm sorta in the middle of my daily duties. Mind getting out of my way?
Do all custodians water the plants here?
Of course! Who else? I have to take care of my friends.
Friends?
Sure! This tree here is a good friend of mine.
Wait, what? This tree is a sproutling?
Oh, I guess you wouldn't know. When a sproutling goes to sleep for a long time, we tend to turn into trees. Every 4 years, just in time for the pilgrimage, one of my hibernating friends grows the most beautiful flowers. The alluring fragrance beckons the fairy to the burrow, and that lucky sproutling gets to be the alm. Only the most vibrant of sproutlings can blossom, making them the perfect candidates for the alm of wood. Our patron elemental wants lush foliage on all of her envoys.
But when are the buds meant to bloom?
Usually the trees are already in bloom by the time the convoy of alms arrives. But not this year. There's probably no hope for the burrow after all. I suppose we all gotta go sometime.
Whoa, hold on. No need to jump straight to utter destruction.
Nope. I think this is it for us. No flowers, no fairy, no future. Anyway, I'm sure you've all got stuff to do. Some bandit you're tailing or whatever.
Oh, so schlecht gelaunt zu sein.
He's really gonna give up on his homeland? Just like that?
Julei seems really knowledgeable about the pilgrimage. There's a lot more I want to ask him.
Können wir weiter auf den Geist gehen. Es gibt Pilze. Oh, was war denn hier?
Was there something else you needed, or were you that curious about my work?
There's a lot we don't know about all this. I was hoping for answers.
A chat would kill time better than my usual rounds. As you wish. All sproutlings remain dormant for long periods with one exception. We alternate who looks after the rest of us while we sleep. As the custodian, I water my sleeping friends each and every day. I woke up 4 years ago, just as the last pilgrimage was coming through the burrow.
So for 4 years, you've been watering these guys waiting for them to bloom? All by yourself?
Of course. Though, I guess it's not gonna matter much anymore if there's no alm. Might as well hang up my watering can.
You can't be out of options already. Have you talked with your patron elemental? Maybe she can help.
What a silly thing to say. Alms are appointed, not requested. There's nothing I can do about this.
But how do you know if you don't try? I went directly to Sylphin and asked to be made the alm. You don't want this place to be destroyed, right? Then do something. Anything. Go ask the elemental of wood to hurry it up.
You've gotta be joking. She's joking, right?
Karina's telling the truth. She went out and found the elemental of wind in order to request her position as the alm.
But that's going against the hand of fate. Perhaps mortals like yourself try to defy destiny, but that's not how we do things up here. Sproutlings take what life gives us, and we're grateful for it. I don't know how many thousands of years ago it was, but we watched your world teeter on the edge of destruction. All the while we waited, tending the seeds as we've always done. Whatever hand fate deals us is our burden to bear. How egotistical to assume you know better than the goddess herself.
Egotistical? That's rich coming from a stubborn weed like him.
He's not wrong to stick to his principles. He just needs some perspective. Is following the will of the world really worth accepting the destruction of all you hold dear? Not that the workings of the Hand of Fate aren't important, but Karina's got a good point too. I don't want Julei to give up hope.
Oh. Gehe ich dem Kunden ja nur auf den Sack. Falsch. Ich gucke hier Wasser raus.
You're a pushy bunch, you know that? What is it this time?
You're the one who ran off. We weren't done with our conversation.
Actually, I didn't have anything else to say to you folks. I've said my piece. No need to get worked up about it. I'll tell you what. If an alm of wood is chosen, you'll be the first to know. So go ahead and look around for that corkstone or what have you.
It's corestone, not corkstone. And that's our friend's soul you're talking about, bub. Hina, the alm of fire, had her corestone stolen by Orin. If we don't get that piece of her back, then Tiania is in danger. Verdius still has a chance. So use it! How can you stand around and throw your hands up like none of this is in your control? Don't you care what happens to the burrow? Think of your dormant friends. Don't you want to save them? Isn't that worth asking to become the alm of wood yourself?
Look, pal, I'm not going to take much more of your sass. You think I'm not worried about the fate of my home? There should be blooms by now. It's not supposed to be like this. Without flowers, the fairy won't come. Without the fairy, us sproutlings lose our purpose. No lives to preserve, it'd be the end of everything. Maybe this is my fault. I could have overwatered the burrow or pruned something I wasn't supposed to. That worry is always on my mind.
Julei.
Here's a thought, Julei. We could all search for the reason the flowers aren't blooming.
Huh? But don't you need to find that Aaron guy who stole from you?
You said so yourself. No one has come through the burrow but us. We trust you to know what's going on in your home. Besides, I'm the Soul Guard. It's my duty to find the alm and protect them from harm.
Look, I appreciate the thought, but there's no cure for the burrow. It's pointless.
Oh, honestly. Stop quitting before you start, kid. Come on, folks. We've got a job to do. I think this place doesn't get enough sunlight. That's what.
The landscape in Verdius hasn't changed in millennia. They would have had problems long before now if it was the sun.
Maybe Gnome's powers are too weak to reach here?
It is true that Elusia is a tad far from other terrain. The solution may be that the sustenance given to the sprouts is being sucked dry.
That's a lot of leads to eliminate. Let's take a look around the area first.
The reason... Wait, could it be?
Where'd Julei get off to? Well, while we wait for him, we can try to figure out the cause of all this.
Warum?
The whole area is covered in plants. No one can get through all this. Maybe that's for the best. We don't want Orin sneaking past us. Unless he's the one that blocked it off?
Val, I surrender. I don't know anything about growing plants.
This foray is fascinating. Practically none of this flora was included in the almanacs of my adolescence.
There's no getting around it. We have to ask the Elemental of Wood for help.
Great idea! If the elemental doesn't know what's wrong, no one will.
Aww, I wanted to be the one to rub it in Julei's face when we found the answer.
Sorry to disappoint you, Karina, but we haven't got the time to waste on fumbling around in the undergrowth.
Dryad, is the elemental of wood, and well versed of these wilds. But who can say where we may find her? Would that I knew.
At times like these, it's best to ask the locals.
Ugh, great. We gotta bother Julei again. Just what I need.
Gehen wir den wieder anbetteln. Oh.
Huh? It can't be.
Hello again, weary travelers. What a surprise!
How did you get here?
Don't you know there's a big old stalk that reaches all the way up here? My sisters and I didn't want to waste this once in 4 years opportunity, so we climbed up.
We figured now was the perfect chance to gather exotic ingredients like Verdius nectar for flavorings and potions.
Besides, this place has everything! Ancient forests, dangerous pilgrimages, mysterious Gaian explorers. What's not to like?
Sounds like you three have a full itinerary.
Wait a minute. Did you say Gaian explorers? Where did you see one of those?
Oh, there was a dashing young adventurer of that description over by the tree. We saw him ahead of us. We did lose track of him, though.
Had to focus on keeping our footing and all.
Oren's on his way.
Did you see a sproutling around here? Short, green, leafy?
Nope. But I sure would love to meet a sproutling in the flesh. Bark?
Du Scheiße.
Ah! What was that? A terrifying cry, that's what! It came from the direction of Milos Woods. Someone might be in trouble!
Could be Julei, or even Oren. Let's check it out.
Oh, before you go, do you need to stock up on anything? Now's your chance!
Anything you want, for a price. Grab the goods you need to save your friend. Don't get stingy now. Bye, bye, bye.
Auch
They're
Monster.
the spitting image of father in miniature.
Ja, dann zeigt mal.
That cry was coming from Milos. We have to check it out.
Be sure to talk to my merchant sister.
Welcome. All these goods are the cream of the crop.
Treibsandhemd. Ja, es ist alles ein bisschen besser, ja. Was vor allen Dingen? Hosenanzug. Das
Take
können
a
wir machen.
look at my way.
Mit der überhaupt noch nicht
Inform your
kämpfen.
purchase.
Ja gut, dann nehmen wir das auch mit.
Take a look at my way. Thank you for your purchase.
Und gar nichts. Das haben wir.
Take
Nehmen
a
das.
look at my way. Thank you for your purchase.
Gut.
Come back again sometime.
Haben wir noch bessere Waffen?
Welcome! Peruse at your leisure.
Oh. Oh ja. Dann nehmen wir
I
die mal.
seem you have a good. Happy doing business with you.
Was haben wir? Haben wir nicht?
I
Oh,
seem
yeah.
you have a good. Happy doing business with you.
Uha.
I seem you have a good. Happy doing business with you.
Gut.
Come back
Ich
anytime.
denke, wir sind gut gerüstet. Oh Gott. Was ist das?
I'm on it.
Wir nehmen gleich die hier. Mit Feuer. Ich glaube, sind wir nicht schlecht dabei, oder? Ist das Wasser hier? Mal gucken. Brennt das Vieh.
Julei, what are you doing over there?
What am I doing? What are you doing?
We can handle this. Stand back.
We call this critter Grapplevine. It was too strong for me to uproot it when it decided to nest near the burrow. Be careful!
It's coming for us. Get ready, everyone.
We need to weed out enemies like
Jetzt
this
bitte
one.
den Kampf.
Quit causing trouble, you troublemaker!
Super.
Time to get to work.
I got this. Just what I need.
Warum kann ich keinen Bumerang machen? Gott. Gott.
Just what I need. You're mine. Here, use this. Silver boomerang. Take this.
Fuck.
I'm only just getting started. Come on. Take this.
The monster is mobile.
Warum Masogi?
Here, use this.
You're not getting away.
Let go.
Fuck.
I'm only just getting started. Feeling good. Looks like the real fight starts now. Not so tough now, are ya?
Warum dauert das mit den scheiß Bumerang so lange?
Feeling good. You're mine. Here, use this.
Fuck. Geh weg.
Gotta stay focused. Silver boomerang. Here, use it. You're wearing it down.
Statuseffekte. Hat gar nicht gemacht.
Now is the time to strike.
You ready, bud?
Diese Lähmung ist geil, die da macht.
On the elemental spirit.
Boing.
I can still fight. Here, use this. It's down.
The elemental vessel is ready. Buckle up. Nice timing.
Feel the breath of mana.
Müsste erreichen.
Unleashing my full power.
Remind me.
How about we
Isn't
try the
careful
elemental
enough.
vessel?
Sauber.
You saved me. Thanks.
It was a close call. We were almost too late. Why did you wander off on your own?
Oh, look in the mirror, buddy.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
now what?
I mean, that you made me wonder if Grapplevine might be the cause of the problems in the burrow. Don't get me wrong, this could all still be by the goddess's will, but I wasn't quite as sure anymore. And you all seem so convinced that something could be done, so I wanted to check. But then I got attacked.
Huh. And here I thought you were mad at us again. Glad to see we've convinced you to change your stubborn ways.
That's one way to put it.
Destiny doesn't just fall into your lap every time.
Maybe. But you weren't able to figure out what keeps the flowers from blooming either, right?
Yeah, we're definitely not experts in gardening. But when in doubt, it's best to ask for help. Julei, do you know where the elemental of wood is?
Dryad? Easy peasy. Let me give her a ring. Oh, Dryad.
Mhm.
Oh, yes, hello. Jeepers, you got here fast. Were you nearby?
Oh, forgive me. That is to say, I was looking for you, Julei. But then I saw you were tied up with Grapplevine and wasn't certain what to do. Oh, dear. The alms. Please excuse me. I am known as Dryad.
Triad.
A particular pleasure indeed, Dryad. We were just inquiring as to your whereabouts.
Yes, I could hear you from over there, and I think I may know what caused all of this fuss. As Julei guessed, Grapplevine was the one behind it all. It absorbed all the nutrients from the plants, stunting their growth. That's why the flowers wouldn't blossom.
Well, the monster is gone now. So that means...
The flowers, my friends. Dryad, this is great. There'll be an alm after all.
We can expect the blooms at any moment.
Gee whiz. There's still so much to do. I have to get ready to welcome the fairy. Meet you back in Verdius.
He's got some spring in his step now.
Could I ask you, Alms, and you, Sir Soulguard, to join Julei?
Ja, bleibt denn schon was übrig?
Sure!
Irregular as the situation may be, you will be one of the few pilgrimages to see the flowering firsthand. That should count for something, I think.
Julei's in a better mood. I guess he gets grouchy when he's worried.
Lucky for us. For now, let's head to the appointment ceremony of the Alm of Wood.
Okay, Elementarken. Gucken wir da mal. Das geht auch nicht.
I'm on the right track.
Ja, aber geiler wäre eigentlich... Nee, Quatsch. Wächter-Tunika, okay, das geht nicht. Karina, ja, eigentlich geil, ja.
I feel like I'm one with the spirits.
Good job, me. I'm getting stronger day by day. Good job, me.
Ja, gut. Kisten haben wir auch schon alle gefunden. Müssen wir nur mal hier hin. Hier müssen wir nicht hin. Gehen wir. Hier links. Ja, wir haben da alles. Ne, eine Kiste fehlt noch, okay.
Let me see. This might be useful. Taking this.
Dryad, come on! Shake a root!
Again, my apologies for the delay. I was considering Verdius's future and consulting with the denizens of the woods and such. Now then, let me see. With this spring breeze, I bid the trees awaken, bloom forth!
Huh? Whoa!
Ist die Fee.
How unexpected! No flowers on the sleeping trees, but a flower blossoming right out of your head! Ow! Blossoming sproutling Julei! By the grace of the goddess of mana, I name you the Alm of Wood. Ah, this scent is divine! My hibernating friends didn't bloom. I did. A humble custodian like me? An Alm! I thought only dormant sproutlings were fated to blossom.
Oh, yes, well, you see, I was planning to choose you from the very beginning. That's why I went searching for you. Would you, Julei, be my emissary to the mana tree and fulfill the duty of the Alm of Wood?
You got it, Dryad! Oh, but if I'm the Alm of Wood, who will stay to tend and water my sleeping friends? They could brown or shrivel up and wither without proper hydration. I can't leave them alone like that, Dryad. That'd be worse than any disaster that could befall Verdius.
Julei? Oh, come to us. We have a message for you.
Wait, that's...
Julei? What's wrong?
I can hear my friends. They want to tell me something. Come on, let's go talk to them.
I didn't notice anything, but I guess Julei could hear the voices of his friends. Better stick with him and check this out.
Gut. Das hören wir uns aber erst das nächste Mal an. Hier machen wir erstmal einen Cut. Und was die zu labern haben, das gucken wir uns das nächste Mal an.